not coming down. It felt like the birds in sweet harmony, like I'd never heard before. All around me when I found you.
Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Nothing you can see that isn't shown. There's no way you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. 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 Love is all you need.
Please rise. may be seated. Welcome. On behalf of Jake and Alexis, thank you all for being here, for taking the time and making the journey, and for all the effort that takes. Not only to be a part of this day, but to be a part of each other's lives. Jake and Alexis have invited you here to share an important moment in their lives together. They are sharing what matters with those who matter to them. Now, the most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends friendship, and it becomes something so wonderful you cannot imagine spending another day of your life without them. Because life is full of the unexpected, there are those close to you who are not able to witness this union today. We are sending much love and gratitude to those supporting you from afar and honoring the memory of those who have passed, especially Alexis's brother, Daniel, cousin Simon, and Jake's grandparents, Bert, Bernard, and Ruth. Love remains. And this day will be just one of the many stories from your life together that you will be able to share for the 100th time after many happy decades of marriage. The truth about marriage is that every relationship is as unique as the people in it. And for love to exist between two people, each person should be vulnerable in giving their love to the other, and each must be open to receiving the other's love in turn. Therefore, each of us are a powerful creator of love. Each of us, every moment of every day, we have the choice to dedicate ourselves to one another. So when I asked these two beautiful humans, why marriage and why now? They shared with me, and specifically in Jake's words, they were ready to lock it down. They also wanted to proclaim to the world their love and union. They share a gratitude for the foundation of their companionship and an excitement as they continue to build their family and future together. Woven by fate, over the past 7 years, your journeys swirled and unfurled through mutual friends and intertwining destinies. From the moment you met in college, to reconnecting as the world constricted during a pandemic, to relearning each other over long distance, seeing each other through life's tragedies and highlights, to here and now, you have found your permanent place in each other's lives. Alexis, you are the northern star in Jake's universe. Your sincere curiosity and care for those around you is inspiring. And Jake, you are Alexis's peace. You broaden her horizons and provide well-grounded support. During this time together, you have individually blossomed, and yet your roots intertwine deeper and together. You have since taken the time to learn what makes the other person smile, what makes them laugh, and how to best support them when life is less than simple. You are etched in a shared constellation, and marriage is a bold step into a sometimes unknown future, and yet it is risking who we are for the sake of who we can be. In marriage, two lives are intimately shared. The blending of the two should not diminish either one. Instead, it should enhance the individuality of each partner. In this magnetic state, you have found that your opposites, your weaknesses, your strengths, they all complement each other perfectly. Any serious conversation for one has long been a conversation for two. You continue building a loving relationship founded on hard work, honesty, and mutual respect. When you are together, you don't have to pretend to be anyone other than who you are. You are able to express yourselves without fear of being rejected or judged. It is an equal investment of respect and compassion, with room for both of you to be your unique selves. I'd like now to share a reading that resonated for the couple. This is titled Falling in Love is Like Owning a Dog by Taylor Molly. First of all, it is a big responsibility, especially in a city like Chicago. So think long and hard before deciding on love. On the other hand, love gives you a sense of security. When you're walking down the street late at night and you have a leash on love, no one's going to mess with you. Who knows what love could do in its own defense? On cold winter nights, love is warm. It lies and lives and breathes and makes funny noises. Love wakes you up at all hours of the night with its needs. Its needs to be fed, and this is so it will grow and stay healthy. Love doesn't like being left alone for long. But come home, and love is always happy to see you. It may break a few things accidentally in its passion for life, but you can never be mad at love for long. Is love good all the time? No. No, love can be bad. Bad love, bad. Very bad love. Love makes messes. Love leaves you little surprises here and there. Love needs lots of cleaning up after. Sometimes you just want to get love fixed. And sometimes you want to roll up a piece of newspaper and swat love on the nose. Not so much to cause pain, just to let love know, don't you ever do that again. Sometimes love just wants to go for a nice long walk, because love loves exercise. It runs you around the block and leaves you panting. It pulls you in several directions at once, or winds around and around you until you're all wound up and can't move. But love makes you meet people wherever you go. People who have nothing in common, but love stop and talk to each other on the street. Throw things away, and love will bring them back again and again and again. But most of all, love needs love, lots of it. And in return, love loves you and never stops. So while marriage is a sacred and serious tradition, it is also cause for tremendous joy. Married life is full of surprises, adventures, and memory-making, all made possible by the enduring power of love. As we solemnize this union, Jake and Alexis will officially begin their life of partnership, one defined by shared hopes, dreams, and successes. And as you learn to live as one, you may encounter challenges, but these can help you to grow. So spend time doing the things that make life precious. Cooperate with each other. Always make time to laugh together, and never lose appreciation for the love that you share. Remember, too, to adhere to the vows that you will make today. Seek strength from each other. Give hope to each other. And let your trials help you grow together. They say love can build bridges and climb mountains, and of course they're right. You will find that as it grows and matures over time, your love for one another will prove both fulfilling and empowering. So yes, there may be challenges in life ahead, but the strength of your bond will offer you protection against life's storms. Always make your relationship a priority and continue to nurture each other. Through a commitment to love and with the power of faith together, you will be able to navigate any obstacles that may come your way. And so, too, to the parents of the bride and the groom, what love is to the world, parents are to their children. Jake and Alexis would like to thank you for having patience throughout their lives, for teaching them values, and for unconditionally loving them both. There is no friendship, no love like that of a parent for their child. They will forever cherish the love you have shared with them and continue to grow with aspirations from the examples that you have set for them. In this moment, we should try to remember that a wedding is a symbol, a heartfelt and meaningful symbol, but a symbol nonetheless. This ceremony is in fact not magic. It will not create a relationship that does not already exist and that has not already been celebrated in all the commitments that Jake and Alexis have made to each other, both large and small, since the day they first met. What we are celebrating today is not necessarily the beginning of a marriage, but perhaps a marriage already in progress. This ceremony is a symbol of how far you two have come together and of all the promises that you will continue to make to each other throughout your married lives. Now, it should be said that nothing is easier than standing here and saying these words, and yet nothing is more difficult than living them day to day. When you love someone, you may not like them all the time in exactly the same way. That may be impossible. And yet that is what most of us expect. We forget the ebb and flow of life and of love and of relationships. In love, as in life, however, the only stability is in change, in growth, and in freedom. Therefore, what you promise today must be renewed and reaffirmed tomorrow and all of your tomorrows to come. I invite you to remember this moment, because as you look at one another, you will soon say a few words that take you across a threshold in life. Things will never be quite the same between you. After these vows, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband, and this is my wife." In marriage, you are promising to care about everything. The good things, the bad things, the terrible and mundane things. All of it, every day. You are saying, your life will not go unnoticed because I will notice it. Your life will not go unwitnessed because I will be your witness. Jake and Alexis, of all the people you have met, you have found each other. Are you ready to be married?
Hell yeah.
Excellent. Having written your personal vows to each other, I invite you to share them now.
We have finally made it to the day where you can say, "My wife." Okay. I knew that you were the person I wanted to spend the rest of my time on this earth, being with you when we were living at my parents' house before we moved into our apartment. The mornings that you got Trey dressed and ready for daycare and you let me sleep a few more minutes. The moments where I felt truly considered without me even asking you to. You have shown me such kindness, even when Cruella gets let out of her deep, dark cage. I get excited to go on dates with you, to try new omakase places with you, to buy SAT vocabulary cards for fun and go through them, to spend nights in bed with you laughing until we are crying and our tummies hurt. You are my favorite person to spend time with, and I can't get enough of it. I am my truest self around you, and I could not be more grateful for a partner who actually enjoys my weird quirks and gives me this space to further discover who I am. I guess I'm just really thankful that you let me take over the kitchen table with all of my nail stuff and watch endless hours of various reality housewife shows. I won't go on about how Joe Gorga and Ken Todd are your favorite house husbands.
Joe Gordon, like, that's not, yeah.
It wasn't until Daniel unexpectedly passed, and while I was planning his funeral, did I really think about announcing to the government that we should be married. I remember in between phone calls with the funeral director and you were downstairs hanging out with Cooper, I decided that we should get married. I thought to myself, there was no one I would rather see the ugly sides of life with than you.
They'll get ugly.
You took such incredible care of me after that, and it was everything and more of what I needed during that time. You've been my rock throughout a traumatic couple of years, and I'm so stoked to officially spend together forever.
Shut up.
You truly are my other half. I could not imagine going through everyday things with anyone else. I come home every day excited to see my best friend. Some days it's like you're right inside my mind with me and we're saying what the other is thinking. You are so patient with me. I did not know that was possible because I know that I can be a lot. Your ability to give me the space to express myself in a non-judgmental way has been a breath of fresh air. The way that you are always kind to everyone you meet. I know that maybe sometimes I think that it's a waste of time on some people, but I know what it's really like to really need somebody to be kind. And I'm really grateful that you showed me that that's the better way to live life. Now, if I was able to get my way, we would be in a courthouse. And having to stand up here and go on and on about how much I love you is like so embarrassing. But here we are. So Jacob Lane is bleeding. I vow to be your best friend, to be nicer to myself, to laugh with you at your jokes, to take care of you, and to love you unconditionally forever and always. The little Alexis would be so grateful to know that she basically married Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid. I cannot wait for all of this to be over and we can be at home alone with our stinky boys and baby Belly. But I really think after this we should think about what we're going to do for our honeymoon. I can't wait to watch you be the greatest father to our children and teach them all of the random trivia facts that you know. We have no idea what our future is going to look like, but I'm so glad that you get to be the person I share it with. Jake Bleeden, you are my forever and always. I love you so, so much.
Stop. I like kiss you now.
I know.
I'll just flip it this way. I just want to start by saying I've been locking my knees this entire time. I've never been good at beginning things, so I just want to get to the real reason that we're all here. You. When I first met you, I had some growing up to do, to say the least. But you caught my eye and held my gaze. Maybe it was your love for the Bears. Maybe it was the fact that you seemed a bit repulsed by the way that I was smashing beer cans on my face. Ooh, she's a smart one, I thought. I was enamored instantly. As I began to wear you down, I understood truly how strong your resolve was and still is. You are tenacious and willful, smart and beautiful, but alas, no match for my bleeding charm. You could not resist. But as I've said before, I had much growing up to do, which is why I believe that COVID actually was one of my favorite chapters of my life. It allowed me to grow more and lead me back to you. As most of you all know, I am quite the reserved man. I keep my voice down and don't fly by the seat of my pants, which is why I waited a full 14 or let's say 15 hours to tell you that I was in love with you after reconnecting. Looking back, I think, what took me so long? You make everything simple, not in a complacent way, but in an overwhelming feeling of contentment. I am so lucky to have found in you what I've always feared that I'd never have, someone who genuinely wants to be with me. I have always been a tad loud, obnoxious even sometimes, and used that to overcompensate a bit for my fear that I was too much to deal with. You have taken those fears away. You've shown me patience, kindness, generosity, love, 2 gross Craigslist cats, a dog not unlike a gun that I can pet, but most importantly, acceptance. You accept me for who I am, whether I'm being loud and outgoing, or when I am playing my golf game for hours or days on end without speaking. You take me and love me for who I am, and I promise to do the exact same for you every chance I get. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. As our past, present, and future begin to intertwine more vigorously, and we quite literally stand on the edge of commitment, I want to make some promises to you that will help further build our relationship as we continue to grow our lives and live together. Alexis Taylor Klein. I vow to get the government involved in our relationship to make it as physically challenging to leave me as possible. I vow to always try to be better and learn from my mistakes for you. I am not perfect, nor will I ever be, but you make it worth it to try. I vow to turn the TV down to at least 9 when you were falling asleep. I vow to respect you for who you are as a person and to make sure that you know it. I vow to understand my limits when it comes to home projects and to hire a professional when it gets out of hand, even though I think the deck looks really good. I vow to love and protect you, physically with my huge muscles or emotionally with my huge muscles. I promise I will always be there for you no matter what, and that you can always count on me being by your side and in your corner. You are the greatest thing to ever happen to me, and I'm the luckiest man in the world because of you. You have completed our little gruesome twosome. I love you, Alexis, and I always will.
I now invite you to do your I do's. Do you, Jake, take Alexis to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love, honor, and cherish, to have and to hold? Do you promise to stay with her for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Alexis, take Jake to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love, honor, and cherish, to have and to hold? Do you promise to stay with him for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Excellent. All right. Take each other's bands. Like this ceremony, the rings that Jake and Alexis have chosen to exchange are an enduring symbol of their commitment to one another. May these rings remind you of who you are, where you've been, and where you're going together. Jake, as you place the ring on Alexis's finger, please repeat after me. I give you this ring,
I give you this ring,
that you may wear it,
that you may wear it,
as a reminder of my love for you.
as a reminder of my love for you.
And Alexis, as you place the ring on Jake's finger, please repeat after me. I give you this ring,
I give you this ring,
that you may wear it,
that you may wear it,
as a reminder of my love for you.
as a reminder of my love for you.
Jake and Alexis, you have chosen the very special act of hand fasting to represent the blending of your lives on this day. This act is sponsored by Mother of the Groom, Rebecca, and we will begin with wrapping your hands with the wedding cord. This cord will represent the bond of marriage that you are undertaking. Go ahead, do left hand. Yeah, take hers. This cord is made of many separate threads, textures, colors, personality. These represent yourselves as the people you are, your faith, your values, and the love that you bring to this marriage. These are brought together in unity and will be knotted in strength just as your history, your love, form your union from this day forward. As our final reading, we will enact the blessing of the hands. As you stand here clasped together in love, May the closeness and energy you feel now reverberate throughout your union and radiate to those around you. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day. You promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever while holding these hands. These are the hands that will work alongside yours, together as you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you throughout the years, and with the slightest touch, they will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fill your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, they will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Okay. You're gonna Congratulations, you have tied the knot. I can take. In closing, my hope for you too is this. May you have many long years to delight in each other's company, to love and be loved by all of your friends and family. May you make a home together that is both sheltering and welcoming. May you each do meaningful, productive work at home and in the world, learning from your struggles and growing in your accomplishments. May life's challenges be met together with courage and optimism, and may your days be filled with laughter, support, and love. We will conclude today's ceremony with the tradition of the breaking of the glass. May your bond of love be as difficult to break as it would be to reassemble the broken glass. And finally, may your happiness be as plentiful as the shards. Jake and Alexis, here on this, the 16th day of November, 2024, you have declared your union. You have spoken your vows, and you have exchanged your wedding rings. You have created for yourselves the high covenant of marriage. Therefore, by the power vested in me by the state of Illinois, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may break the glass and seal your vows with a kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Leland.
I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Then that time I went and said goodbye. Now I'm back and not ashamed to cry. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed,
We just wanted to thank everybody that has traveled from out of town to come here and celebrate, and just thank you all for coming. We love to celebrate love, and that's why we're here. So yay!
We love all of you so very much. We cannot thank you enough for sharing this special moment with us. I am the luckiest guy in the world. I'm sorry I cried in front of all of you, but I'm really not that sorry, because did you see her in that dress? Wow. All right. Thank you guys so much. We're going to have so much fun tonight. We love all of you so much.
I am not a speech person. I don't like to make speeches. I'm very anxious right now. There are a lot of you here. We just want to thank everyone for coming from out of town, and everyone that just loves Jake and Alexis as much as we love Jake and Alexis. I love Alexis the most. Jake has become a staple in our family, and I'm so happy to blend our families with the Bleedens and Greg and everyone. Just this is amazing, and we're so happy that everybody could be here to join us and celebrate. Thank you so much for coming, and to lots and lots of happy years together.
I also want to say thank you to everybody who came, and to have a nice party for Alexis and what's your name?
Jack Roger.
Jack Roger. I love doing that.
Thank you.
And I want to say thank you to everybody for coming, and enjoy yourselves, and happy occasions. Thank you.
And mother of the groom, Becky Sams.
Come stop your crying, I will be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around it. I will be here, don't you cry. Oh, I'm so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forever. You'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be here in my heart. Always.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom would like to invite everyone to the dance floor to join them.
What can they understand when we feel? They just don't trust what they can't explain. I know deep inside us, we're not that different at all. And you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forever. Don't listen to them. 'Cause what do they know? We
Right. Hello. Oh, wow. That's loud. Hello, everyone. My name is Allie. For those who don't know me, I have the honor of being one of the maids of honor tonight.
I want to start this speech off by introducing the most important people here tonight. We all know them. We love them. Everyone, let's give it up for the bartenders. All jokes aside, though, I'm so excited to be here tonight celebrating the two of you on this amazing evening, so I'll keep it short and sweet so we can get back to the fun. I first met Lexi a decade ago at gymnastics when she joined our gym. A few hours into our first practice and a few inappropriate jokes later, I knew that we were going to become best friends and have been inseparable since. You can even ask Jake, we literally text each other every day, all day long. We've gone from countless sleepovers and lake house adventures to brunches that last all day long, where we first met her drunk alter ego, Cruella. She's not only become my partner in crime, but my sister at heart. Ooh, my eyes are sweating. In all this time I've known her, though, I've witnessed the best of who she is, her kindness, her humor, and the fact that she's remained positive no matter what life has thrown at her. We've laughed together, cried together, shared countless adventures together, and now I get to witness her marry the love of her life. I'm so grateful for every single moment we've made together. Thank you for being my amazing best friend, and I love you more than words can say. Kisses. And now on to Jake. I've gotten to know Jake pretty well over the years, mostly because I'm always around. So Jake, I want to say thank you for letting me be the third wheel for so long. Over the years, we've shared plenty of laughs, from the time he helped me move into my apartment and ripped a piece of the loading dock off, driving away in the U-Haul, to nights out where he's trying to dance battle anyone and everyone around him. We've made so many great memories. But through all these moments, I've come to not only realize that he's perfect for Lexi, but also someone I'm lucky to call my friend. Jake has always been exactly what Lexi's needed. He's patient, kind, and even willing to put up with us after we've had several mimosas and want to relive our gymnastics careers. So Jake, I want to say thank you for treating our Lexi with the love and kindness she deserves. Watching you two build your life together has been such an honor, and I'm so happy that you're a part of her life and mine forever now. You both deserve every bit of happiness that today represents, and I'm so excited to watch this chapter of your life continue. Love you guys. Cheers. And now on to Jordan.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jordan, like Ali said. I am one of the other maids of honors for Alexis. So, TikTok has taught me a lot of random and fun things, and especially about astrology. And one thing that I keep seeing is that because my Jupiter is in my third house, it means I'd meet my soulmate through my friends. And I think the stars were up to something. Alexis is truly my best friend, my soulmate, and my sister. I got a notification from Snapchat recently with a memory from September of 2017 reminding me that Alexis and I met exactly 7 years ago. We met baking brownies in a dorm through mutual friends, one of whom was Raina. From there, our friendship grew from me helping Alexis with her photography projects in class, dinners with friends like Trevin and David, and to me spending almost every weekend at 175 Bassett Avenue, our house. It got to the point where I'd just pack an overnight bag because I knew I'd be spending the night with her every weekend. We went from becoming the best roommates either one of us could have, sorry, Jake, to graduating together through COVID and then navigating living separately in different cities. And now here on this beautiful day, I get to stand beside my best friend as she gets to marry the love of her life, Jake. When I first met Alexis, her and Jake had actually just broken up. But like all great love stories, they just could not make a clean break. I remember one time Alexis got kidney stones and was in so much pain that she had to go to the hospital. Out of anyone that she could have called, she called Jake. And I remember thinking, why would you call him? You could have called anyone else to take you. But then COVID hit, and when she told me that she had reconnected with Jake, I had a feeling that he would be around for good. Jake, over the years, you've become a true friend to me, and I've watched you treat Alexis with so much love and kindness. You've made her feel cherished, and you've welcomed her friends with such warmth. I'm incredibly grateful to be here with both of you celebrating this next chapter in your lives, and I can't wait for all of us to keep growing up together. You both mean the world to me, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you guys. I love you both so much.
Those were so good. Don't fucking make me cry.
I love you so much.
I'll try my best.
I told myself I wasn't going to cry during the reception, but that failed miserably. If I've talked to you, you've probably heard me tell you, yeah, I was like bawling the entire time. So I'm going to try not to cry now. So good evening and welcome. For those who don't know me, I'm Addie. I'm Jake's little sister, and Alexis and Jake have given me the honor of speaking tonight. I first met my brother when I was born. Jake and I were never really close when I was little, simply because we were 12 years apart, but I'm happy to say that we fit into each other's lives perfectly now. All I ever wanted growing up was to be my brother. He was a local legend, hilarious, pole vaulting state champion, and of course, the life of the party. But this is a lot to live up to. And when you idolize Jake, you kind of forget the diciness, stupidity, idiocy that comes with being him. But I admire his kindness of always wanting the best for everyone else. His selflessness of putting people before himself. I'm really trying here, guys. His selflessness of putting that says people, before himself. His charisma of commanding a room, a true bleeding trait. And his ability to make every situation a good one. You're the worst, brother. I'm a really good public speaker, I promise. This is just a bad moment. Alexis is lucky to have him as his husband, as he is lucky to have her as his wife. I cannot even express the emotion I have for Alexis. I cannot await to officially have you as my sister and in my family. I am especially lucky to have her when I am down. We always joke around in saying that we're shish stars, but I cannot wait until we actually are, which we are now, because the wedding happened. I already feel like you've helped me so much, and it's someone who is truly amazing and who I look to. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. Up to who is so strong and resilient. You know your worth, and you always help me realize mine every day. So I'm so grateful to have such an amazing woman to look up to in my life as my sister. So here's to the future that will become of Jake and Alexis. I love you both, so raise your glasses to a lifetime of love, laughter. We're all lucky to know you both so well. To Jared and Alexa Blyden. Okay, I'm done now.
You did so good. Way to keep it together.
Thank you, I tried. You did.
All right, I'm gonna make this nice and short because I'm really hungry. All right, Alexis, you're the best big sister I could ever ask for. You know, for all 13 years of my life, I've just always loved you and looked up to you, and I'm just really happy I could be here today to see you guys get married to such a great guy like Jake. I'm really happy to be here, and thank you all for coming. And I'm happy we're all part of the same family now. All right, there we go.
Yes, we are.
Who's next?
Thank you.
It's a long walk, Cooper. Long walk.
And brother of the bride, Tibor.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Am I right? Wow. A lot of beautiful people in here.
Good evening, everyone, and War Eagle. War Eagle! I'm Tibor, the very proud brother of the bride. I'm thrilled that this day is finally here and that I'm able to become part of a much larger family. Jake is a great guy, and I'm happy I get to call him my brother-in-law now, not just the guy I work with. Throughout the last year during their engagement, it was always fun trying to navigate interactions with Jake and some of our familiars. They hadn't seen him in a while and would ask what he'd been up to. He would then break the news of the engagement. He would start glowing with excitement because there's nothing Jake loves more than to talk about Alexis. He would go on and on about how wonderful she is and all the things he was excited about doing when they got married. Most of the time, I would let him talk, as most people do with Jake when he gets going. And then I would come in at the end and make everyone uncomfortable by saying he was marrying my sister. But that wasn't even the most awkward part of it all, because the entire time Jake was gloating about Alexis's greatness, I was silently thinking in my head, who is this guy talking about? We just cannot be interacting with the same person. Like, this is the same Alexis that called me fat all the time growing up, the one who kicked my ass for looking at her sideways. I mean, Jake would say she had this cute, bubbly personality and great confidence in her, which was weird because the last time I remember her acting like that was before that one loser boyfriend broke her heart in college. I mean, the guy... Oh, man. I mean, the guy worked at a Steak and Shake, for crying out loud. I'm joking. Jake's the best, and I'm thrilled I've gotten to see him make Alexis so happy over the last few years, and I really can't picture a better guy for my sister. Jake is a guy that knows a lot of things about a lot of things, and even when he doesn't know what you're talking about, he will match your excitement and passion for it every single time. That is one of many qualities that I love about him. I've only known Jake for a few years now, but I consider him one of my closest and truest friends. Whether we're golfing, working, spending time at the lake, or just grabbing a beer in the city, Jake always knows how to make it a good time. I love listening to whiny white guys from the Midwest complain about their lives and the music he plays for me. And I know he's always good for staring at the wall while listening to some Radiohead. I credit Jake for motivating me to go to law school in the weirdest and most Jake way possible. He had a make-your-own bourbon set where he made a mixture, then labeled it Tibor Klein Esquire, when I had no plans at all of ever attending. I've asked him over the last couple of years if I could open it yet, and he said, not until you pass the bar. So now I feel like I've got to earn it. Applications are being sent out in early December. Jake was there for me in some of my most vulnerable moments, and it's easy for me to be that way because he never makes you feel like your words are falling on deaf ears. He's a rare type, and I'm glad I get to call him part of my family. I would never have met him, though, if it weren't for my sister Alexis, a sister that means so much to me. We weren't the closest siblings growing up, but I looked up to her. She always worked hard in everything she did and was a great role model. But what I admire most about my older sister is that she doesn't take anyone's shit. Sometimes I find myself in situations where I'm being mistreated, and that's when I think, Alexis would be pissed if she found out I was letting this happen. She teaches me to stand up for myself and to be mindful of other people's emotions. But most importantly, I've learned to know the weight of my words. I am privileged to benefit from the luxury that is her presence, and I know everyone here can feel her warmth. One person in particular that I'm delighted to see Alexis interact with is my spectacular girlfriend, Lindsay. Lindsay had everything I've wanted, and I'm lucky to have met someone so beautiful and charming. That is why it is so special for me to see Alexis open her arms to her. Alexis, Daniel and Simon are so proud of you right now, and I wish they could see how beautiful you look today. I look forward to a future of laughter and memories, knowing that I have someone as elegant and welcoming as my big sister. Now some words for the both of you. In my opinion, humble opinion, love is all about time. Making time, giving time, stopping time, and feeling time. Alexis and Jake, I want you to always make time. Please love so dearly that there is no amount of time you won't make for one another. Whether it's a date, or cooking together, or watching a movie late at night, please continue to make time. Don't be afraid to give time. When you don't feel it, and feel like it, give each other your best even when you're at your worst. And then stop time. Stop time in those moments of frustration to understand each other and why you're in that moment working together. Stop time in those special moments, whether it's your first home or your first child, and appreciate all that you have sacrificed for each other. And finally, I want you to feel time. Feel the time pass and care for each other. Feel the times of joy and feel those times of hardship. Love is seeing a person for who they truly are and admiring what makes them so perfectly imperfect. Well, how can you do that except for making time for them, giving them your best, stopping to cherish those beautiful moments, and feeling all those wonderful emotions that you encounter throughout time. Good luck to you both. I love you.
Just to say how much you mean to me. What would you do if I told you you were beautiful? Would you take me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, can you feel around me? But I ain't see myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart. But there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, send me back.